on?
We're here at Mapoon at the First Contact Memorial, and it's the 29th of June, and in 2016 when Norman and I are visiting here, and it's absolutely awesome to be here at this particular site because Mapoon was the first Aboriginal community in Australia to be visited by Europeans. This was in 1606, and it was amazing really that when I grew up I learnt that Captain Cook discovered Australia, but in fact that's not the case. We know that Aboriginal people were here long before Captain Cook, but also before Cook came down the east coast of Australia, Jan Soon of the Dutch East India Company came down the west coast of Cape York and came to a place which we now know as Mapoon. And so this commemorates the fact that this is the first site of European contact in Australia. So as you can see, we've got a beautiful beach just behind us. If we just come and have a look. At the beautiful beach behind us here that supported the people through hunting and fishing and gathering, crabbing, etc. For many years. It's an absolutely beautiful site here. The people of Mapoon were moved off here by force in 1963 after having been an Aboriginal mission that the Moravians set up in 1891 for the Presbyterian Church. Because Alcan had a mining lease here, that's one of the reasons why the Queensland government didn't want to continue funding the Presbyterian Church to run the community here, and basically ran it down and ran the people off. In fact, they were moved off here at gunpoint by the police in 1963. I was privileged to be able to help the Mapoon community move back here in 1974, particularly Jerry and Ina Hudson and Jean and Gilbert Jimmy, Simon and Rachel Peter, Norman and Jessie Wheeler, Harry Toboy and Cesson, Rosina Tamisi and the Colopis. So it's just absolutely wonderful that the community has rebuilt themselves to the extent that they have. And we'll have a look around this side of the First Contact Memorial. As you can see, as well as these plaques here, on top we have a replica of the Duyfken or Little Dove, which came from Indonesia, then called the Spice Islands, and the Duyfken was really the first European ship to set touch on Australian soil as far as all the records that we know about. So the Dutch actually came here and had a ceremony at this location just a few years ago. So and built this memorial with support of Rio Tinto Alcan. So we have here other European contacts with Western Cape York Peninsula. The Duyfken's crew visit Port Musgrave 1606. First Contact Memorial sponsorship and construction. First Contact Memorial. Mapping Queensland's west coast, voyage of the Duyfken. Early European contact 1606 to 1758, and we have the Vox sign there with the logo of the Dutch East India Company. So as we go round to the front of the memorial, we see Mapoon today, Mapoon Presbyterian Mission 1891 to 1963. Here we have the Mapoon Bush Tucker season. There are 5 major clans here, and so they have the totem of each of the clans. And over here, welcome to Mapoon and the First Contact Memorial. Memorial to the first contact between Indigenous people of Australia and Europeans, and before time, customs and history of before European settlement. So we're in this absolutely beautiful location here, just near Cullen Point, West Coast Cape York Peninsula, and you can see that we've got a beautiful bush country around us here. I'll just go over here so that you can get a little bit more view of what the place is like. So you come in with this, this is bauxite country, so there are a lot of red pebbles and red dirt in this area, and even red termite hills that we can see as well. So thank you for joining me today on this little journey, a very important journey in the history of our nation of Australia.